Hello, my name is Daisy.
Hey, my name's Alyssa.
And this is
Terrifying Talks.
Midnight creeps and shadows fall, whispered secrets through the walls. Ghostly figures start to sway. Tune in now, don't be afraid. Terrifying talks tonight. Chill your bones till morning light. Spooky tales to make you jump. Heart beats fast with every thump.
Happy Halloween.
Welcome, Terrifying Talkers. This is not just a special moment for us, this is a special moment for the world because today we're celebrating the most scariest days of them all.
My favorite day.
Valentine's Day. Just kidding.
That is pretty scary. No, that's funny though because we started on Valentine's Day.
I know, right?
That's a good one.
Yeah. So happy Halloween. Welcome back to listening to Terrifying Talks. With
Your favorite podcast.
Hopefully. With your host, obviously, the wonderful, beautiful Alyssa over here.
And the amazing, ecstatic Daisy over here.
Ecstatic?
Yeah.
I love that.
Ooh, I knew you would.
You see the smile? I'm aestheticing. Just a little, reminders, guys, that Halloween is not for just spooky dookies. You know what I mean? Let's be safe. And
if you're going out trick-or-treating, don't be an asshole and be safe about it.
Exactly. Don't put, needles in people's candies.
Don't put razors in the apples.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't.
But also, why are you giving out apples?
Big facts. Give out toothbrushes.
Oh, I got toothbrushes as a kid. I got apples as a kid.
Really?
I got the little goodie bags that was just like the rings and stuff. And I was like, where's the candy at?
I felt that, girl. Tell me, what was your best memory of Halloween?
I remember, I don't know if it's a best memory or a scary memory, but I remember because my best memory is I be thinking about it nowadays when they talk about the time. I don't remember it being that short of a time.
It feels
growing
like
up.
Forever.
It felt like walking around, we would be out for hours and hours, and then we would walk back home and it's pitch black out.
Yeah.
But then if you look outside, currently it is 6:24. The sun is still up.
Daylight. To be fair though, if you look at Halloween, the movies, and when everybody's trick-or-treating, some of them they're in broad daylight walking around.
See, that's how I always remember it, is starting in broad daylight and ending in pitch black.
Yeah, but
I know it gets dark sooner, but I feel like it doesn't get as dark
as it felt when you were younger. I get that.
And just all that nostalgia. I feel like it's not the same.
Yeah. I'm going to tell you 2 stories.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm going to tell you the most scary story I've, pictured in my head, and then the most amazing story I've had for Halloween that I tell everybody. And mind you, this is what I remember. I don't remember who I was with. I don't remember anything. I just remember those moments. But my scariest, I was very young. I was a cheerleader.
Aww.
Yeah, I was wearing a black and pink cheerleading suit, and I wanted to pass out candy to the little kids because I thought I wasn't a little kid. And I remember my mom, we were living here in Indiana. Mm-hmm. I was so young, and I remember I wanted to pass out candy with my mom before we went trick-or-treating. And so I don't know if my mom would remember this because it was so long ago, but she was like, yeah, open the door. We heard the knock. And I opened the door, and it was Scream. But it was the one where, where you go pump.
Yeah, it's blood. The blood.
And it was that and someone else, I don't remember. And I remember opening the door, screaming, slamming the door, crying. And my mom's like, whoa, who was it? I was like, they're gonna get me! I probably wasn't like that, but I knew I was dramatic.
That's so
I'm a dramatic
funny.
person.
I love that.
And then my best memory, I was also very young. Do not know who I was with for that one, but we were walking around trick-or-treating, and this couple, lovely couple, I remember they were just so fun. They had a pet pig, and they let me pet their pig.
That is so
and I went inside their house and everything, and I don't remember.
Okay, stranger danger.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, bitch, you got a pig? I'm gonna pet the pig!
That's so
Sorry,
funny.
I was screaming, but yeah, it was like the best Halloween I've ever had in my entire life. And I've had really good Halloweens. I love Halloween.
Yeah, I love Halloween. I remember walking around, and some places they would set their garages up like a little haunted house.
I love when they do it like that.
And then we would walk through it, and then at the end there was the candy. Oh,
I cannot do my little brother Eric. I remember going inside the haunted house that they do like in their house,
yeah.
right? And they did one in their house, and it was actually pretty scary for my brother. It was me, Eric, and my mom. And all I remember my mom saying is, yeah, Daisy was pulling me this way saying, yeah, let's go, it's over here. And then Eric's pulling me the other side being like, let's go back. And he's crying, and people are, grabbing his hand. He was terrified, which rightfully so. But I've always been such a horror fanatic. I felt like I was in Scooby-Doo. I was like, bitches over here. I know it.
Where are you at? Where are you at, ho?
Like, you ain't gonna scare me today.
What was your best costume?
Oh, I had terrible taste in costumes. I think my best one was maybe the cheerleader when I was like young.
Bro, I remember, I don't know how old I was, but I was so young, and I was a dead rocker girl.
Nice.
Like, my face was painted, like, picture like Kiss type of makeup.
Okay.
And just me as a little rocker dead girl.
Yeah, no, I had like a weird phase where I wanted to be such like a bad kid and stuff like that. I was a chola once, so that was that phase where I was like, yeah, I'm such a bad kid.
I was a whore once. Like, I literally put like dollar bills in my bra peeking out and everything.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
I was a zebra one year, but like, yeah, I was a zombie another year. Oh, I do remember Snow White. I remember Snow White. I remember being a fairy.
That's cute.
Yes, I was wearing like a cute little skirt, a little t-shirt with some wings.
I remember.
Pretty sure they were my sister's wings, but I didn't want to pick out a costume.
I remember one year I wore like a black cloak. I had this long black wig, and then I painted half of my face. I don't even know the anime character because I didn't watch the anime. I was just looking up like stuff to do, and I saw that one, and then everyone would talk about the anime, and I'm over here like, I just saw the makeup.
I was a dead crow one time.
A dead crow?
Yeah. It was kind of weird. I'm going to call it a dead crow. I don't know what the fuck I was trying to be, but I remember I had black wings. I had a white crop top that made my tits look great. I had a tutu and some leggings, and we put like blood all over my face and shit like that. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck I was trying to be, but I was definitely something. I got a lot of compliments.
Yeah.
It was probably because of my boobs.
I remember walking up to, because I would trick or treat for the longest time, right? I remember when I was dressed up as the whore, and I would go walking around. People would ask me what I was, and I would tell them I was a whore. And they're like, no. I'm like, no, yeah, do you not see the dollar bills sticking out my boob?
Did I tell you what my daughter's going to be for Halloween?
What?
She's going to be a skeleton. I have her costume in the back. And it's funny. I love the way she says skeleton. And she even we picked out her candy bag too. And it's a skeleton hand. It is so cute. And I'm so excited for her because this is like her first official, like, where she could comprehend what's going on.
Like where she can actually be like, this is what I want to be.
Yeah. So that was really fun.
Although I was looking forward to her being a little old lady.
Listen, I know, guys. I know it would have been really cute for my daughter to be a little old lady, but she decided she's a grown adult and wanted to be a skeleton, okay? There was a lot of things going on. She wanted to be Elsa. We've never seen Frozen. I don't know how she learned her name. She was so like, Elsa, funny. Mommy, Elsa. I'm like, Elsa now. I'm like, when have we ever watched that movie? And she's just, Elsa. And what else? She wanted to be a scary clown too, but I was like, are we sure? And she was like, no, let's keep looking. And I was like, okay.
But she could have been the killer clown from outer space.
Yeah, that would have been so cute. I dig that. So we're going to be skeletons this year. Yeah.
That's cute.
Yeah. Shall we get into our movies now?
Hell yeah. I kind of forgot we were doing movies.
Sorry, guys. But on our very exciting adventures of Halloween, and today obviously being Halloween, first of all, thank you whoever listens today on Halloween.
Yeah,
we appreciate that because
it's a great day, and we'd understand, I guess, if you waited until tomorrow to listen. But if you're here now, thank you.
we decided we were going to do 2 movies, but they go in hand.
I feel like if you watch one, you have to watch the next one.
Yeah, because then it just wouldn't make sense. It's like one big long movie, 1 and 2. So we decided to go with The House is October Built because it's the end of October.
Exactly, and it takes place leading up to Halloween.
Exactly. It's like one of the reasons why I mean this at the bottom of my heart when I say this, okay, guys? Don't be dumb. Things happen and it comes with actual consequences.
Yeah, and these movies definitely show that.
Yes. So if you haven't seen The House is October Built, I've never seen it before. This is my
I've
first
seen
time
this
watching
movie many times.
Yeah, I had like seen the pictures of it, but it never intrigued me. Sorry, that was my ghoul.
I don't even know what made me watch this movie because I watched it years ago. I don't remember why, but I fell in love with it. And then when I found out there was a second one,
You died.
I ate that shit up. I want to say I
Yeah.
watched it before the second one came out. Yeah, I want to say I watched it before that one came out.
That's crazy. Well, both, like I said, go hand in hand. So basically, the movie is about a group of people who are in search for like the most extreme, like haunted house, or just like the extreme scares, the crazy shit that people hear and everything. And then, the haunt found them.
It really did.
So the first one's release date was October 10th, 2014. The runtime is about an hour and it is an hour and 31 minutes, which total 91 minutes.
Faster if you want to watch it faster like I
Jesus
do.
Christ, every
However,
time,
I did not put it on 2 times speed this time because I wanted to enjoy it. I put it at 1.4.
Jesus Christ. They rated this movie on IMDb at a 5.2 out of 10. The budget and gross for both of these movies were not disclosed. Non-disclosed?
Yeah, non-disclosed.
For the second movie, The House is October Built 2, that was released September 22nd, 2017. The runtime for that one was 1 hour and 41 minutes or 101 minutes. And IMDb rated this a 4.6 out of 10. And truthfully, I think separate, I could give those.
Yeah.
Together, I would give it like a solid 7.
Yeah. If you watch them together, it's definitely a lot better. Watching, because I remember I watched them Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Well, rewatched, obviously. But I was watching it, and then after I got done with the first one, I was like,
bitch, what the fuck happened?
Yeah,
that's exactly what I said.
I was like, wait, what? And then I was like, I mean, I know I gotta watch the second one, but honestly, I'm glad when I texted you and was like, can we do both of them? Because I feel like if we would have just done the one, it wouldn't have made sense.
Yeah, well, not just that, because imagine leaving, like, I understand why the rating's the way it is, because imagine waiting, 3 years until the second one came out, and you're just like, bitch, what the fuck? They didn't, like, what was the point? What was the point?
Like, you should have release date been a lot sooner.
Dude, yeah, because, like, when I watched it, like I said, this is my first time watching these movies, so when I first watched the first one, I was like, Alyssa did not make us watch this goddamn movie. I said, what a waste of my time.
Bro, after I finished it, I was like, oh, please, for the love of God, I hope she likes it. After watching the second one, it'll make sense once you watch the second one.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest. My brain has been confuzzled. Not going to say why. So I watched it today. Don't remember any of it.
That's so funny.
I kind of do. Some notes that I put down is that I really feel like it's like the feel of Hell House.
Yeah.
Love that.
Honestly, that was the exact same thought I had while we were watching it. Yeah.
I also like that it felt like found footage
Mhm.
vibes, you know.
Yeah, because it was the whole
Cameras and
documentary.
stuff, yeah.
Yeah, documentary style.
I do know within the movie, though, there's just some questions that I've wanted to ask because I understand people not, like, especially with haunted houses and,
Mhm.
you know, the really big extreme ones when you have to sign, like,
Yeah, the
contracts
waivers
nowadays and stuff. Yeah, waivers, not contracts. Well, kind of same thing. It's, like, really hard to... I understand why the people were, like, really upset about recording and stuff like that. But my other thing is how well planned out it was for the blue skull.
Mhm.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, the blue skeleton.
Blue skeleton. Right. To have it all planned to the, like, pinpoint to where they were going to be at. Like, I felt like them driving, like, I understand they were going to one destinations, but to be where they were physically stopped because they needed to take a break, because they were riding in their own RV and stuff like that. So it was kind of strange for me to be like, how the fuck do you even find somebody like that?
Yeah.
And if you think about, like, 2014, you don't really think about, at least for me when I was in 2014, maybe because I was 14 years old, but I wasn't really thinking about GPS and,
you were
like,
14?
tracker. Yeah, in 2014.
I was graduating 2014.
Shut up. So it's like, I'm young. Leave me alone.
I can't help it. I'm sorry I'm old.
Yeah, you old critter. Old lady.
Well, I don't get... Okay, so a part of me is, like, a little back and forth with understanding it, because I'm gonna just go in with one of the facts now. Some of the haunted houses that they went to were real. Like, those were actual haunted houses. They actually went and filmed at the houses. Well, haunted houses. Some of the interviews they did was, like, actual interviews. So it's kind of a mesh between, like, a found footage type of style film versus, like, actual documentary. It kind of blends.
I wonder if they had to pay those people for recording, like, and doing those small interviews.
It might be one of those things where they signed a release and just didn't have to. Like, essentially, like, when you're an extra in a movie sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, you don't always get paid. Yeah, some of those were actually, like, real. I don't know if the blue skeleton was real or if that was planned specifically for the movie, because, like you said, how they knew exactly where they were.
I would assume that was for the movie, not something that was... Yeah.
I also, though, if you think about it, like, that type of stuff, that could be real, because you hear in the haunt community, oh, this person's looking for the most extreme, and, like, this is where they last were. I could see people actually being able to find someone that way. Yeah. And, like, being able to track them down like that.
I think that's so scary, though, because, like, okay, don't put me in a corner for this, but I just feel like what Halloween was before, like, haunted houses wise, is not the same as what haunted houses are now. I feel like a lot of them have gotten a lot more extreme. Like, a lot of people touch you. And
I don't want to be touched.
Yeah, for someone who really doesn't like to be touched, if you're touching me, and, like, they could touch you anywhere. They could grope you, and you can't do anything about it.
Bro,
and that's, like, that baffles me, because what if, like, I don't know, that gives me so paranoid, because what if you hire, like, the wrong person? Yeah. And then they, like, do something really bad.
No, literally, because in one of the... I know for the second... I can't remember if it was in the first or the second one, and I know for the second one, you didn't, like, get to see everything correctly because of work and everything, but there was a little interview where the guy was saying, like, yeah, if you want us to do an extreme haunt, we'll do it. Everything from this and this, close to killing you. And one of the things was...
Hell no.
Yeah, and I was like... I don't know if he was just saying that for shock value or if that's something they would actually do. And I'm like, hell no.
Like, when I think of extreme, like, if I wanted to go through something extreme, I've seen stuff where they, you know, suffocate you for 12 seconds.
Yeah.
I think that's extreme, but I feel like that's the enough extreme to the point where it's scary enough for the extreme part. You know what I mean? I think... I've seen some stuff where they like shave your head.
Bro, yeah, like I've seen where like the waivers are literally like you consent to anything and everything, and I'm over here like, hell no.
Mhm.
Hell no.
Yeah, I would never do something like that.
No.
People who do stuff like that
I
have
couldn't.
straight the biggest balls I've ever seen.
Yeah,
in
I
my
could
entire life,
not
'cause
do
I
that.
could never.
There's ones where I'm pretty sure people have gotten their fingernails like torn out.
Absolutely fucking not.
Yeah, I'm like,
I've seen
fuck
people
that.
tased. I've
Mhm.
seen people get their head shaved. I've seen people get their clothes cut off of them.
Yeah, see, fuck that. And then
Yeah,
people
no.
like seek that out. I'm like, why? Like they went to multiple just to find like the haunted one, the most extreme one.
I've seen stuff where they throw food at you and they could like, I've heard, this is so gross, that they could like do pee pee and poo poo at you.
Yo, fuck that.
Yeah, I've heard some pretty fucking disgusting things. Like it'll probably make me puke, but I've heard
that is so
some
gross.
really, like, it's like a real thing. Like it's a like extreme, and you have to go through like not just a waiver and stuff, but you have to be cleared for a psych value. Like, is that what it's called?
Yeah, like a psych evaluation.
Yeah. And like you can't have like certain shit. And I'm like, that is crazy. Like, imagine going through a psych evaluation and you're cleared, right? But obviously there's something not right in here if you want to get shit thrown in you.
And not
you want to
only
be trapped in a fucking
that's
case.
about to cause a fucking new psych evaluation that you're gonna fail.
Dude, be for real. Like, imagine being like, it could be like a kidnapping. They could tie you up. They could put you in a fucking, I've seen one where they could put you in a treasure chest.
I mean, fucking in the movies, granted, I know, I'm pretty sure some of the stuff that was happening was for the movie, but like they were buried alive.
Dude, I do not doubt that that's something someone
that
would
is
do.
guaranteed
And that's-
something that actually happens in an actual haunt.
Dude, and that is absolutely fucking terrifying.
Like, no thank you.
I understand that there's people out there who love, what do you call it when you love
The
it?
adrenaline rush?
Yeah, like when they're adrenaline junkie.
Yeah.
But that is crazy.
That is too much.
Imagine getting buried alive.
Like, my thing is, especially because, like, I know they sign waivers and everything, and obviously it's supposed to be to the point where, like, you're not gonna die, but they bring you to that point. My fear is, okay, but what if something does happen and you do still die? Or, like, you lose a fucking limb or something. Like, something so traumatic. Honestly, at that point, just kill me. Just let that be
Loses
it.
the tip of my finger. Just kill me!
Just the very
They cut
slightest
your
sliver.
They cut your fucking fingernail. Just your fingernails
Just
are long.
end it all now.
They chip it. No! That's hilarious.
But like for real though, like the fact that they can do all of that, I don't get why people are okay with it.
I think people are fucking crazy. That's what I think.
Like people think I'm cuckoo bananas, but I won't do that.
You know what I would do though?
What?
Okay, on the hence of like what this is, okay, in the movies and trying to find that scare.
Yeah.
One thing I definitely would do,
Mm-hmm.
is this is a paid thing. It's in Texas.
Wait, is this the
San
one that you were
Antonio,
telling me
Texas.
about?
Maybe. There is a haunted hotel
I think this is the one you told me about.
in San Antonio, Texas. I don't know if they still do it. I don't know if it's still up. I haven't been in Texas and God knows how long. But yeah, I don't know if they do it. Anyways, it's supposed to be like this super haunted hotel that's near the Alamo. Love the Alamo, by the way. But basically the whole thing of it is that this super haunted hotel, they pay you money to stay there for, I believe it's like 3 days or like the night or something. And some people aren't able to do it. So
I feel like you told me it was 3 days and that most people can't even stay a night.
yeah, maybe that's what it was. I don't even fucking remember, to be honest. My brain is so...
I'd do that with you.
That's something I would do.
I would do that with you. live stream the whole thing.
I just seen a video. I watch a lot of scary, like, try to find a lot of. I watch like Twin Paranormal and stuff like that on YouTube and stuff. And I was watching someone on YouTube. I don't remember who it was, but they were on the Queen Mary.
Yeah.
I would do the Queen Mary, by the way.
Yeah.
And it was so funny. I know this is off topic a little bit, but I just thought it was so funny. They're in the room. They're trying to do a ghost investigation. And then you can hear next door someone getting fucked crazy next door, and the girl's just being loud as fuck.
That's so funny.
And they got the what do you call it,
EMF reader?
Yeah. And then they're like, weird, it's not going off, but I can hear it. And I just thought it was absolutely hilarious. So, there's perks of having some fun and some scary moments.
That is so funny.
I couldn't imagine trying to do a paranormal thing and I'm hearing someone get cranked into fucking next room. Getting cracked.
Cracked like a glow stick.
Literally. It was so like, funny. You could hear it and everything. It was like, loud as fuck. The girl's being loud as fuck, so it makes it 10 times worse. And then the guys are just sitting there like, are we pervs that we're listening to this shit right now?
That is great.
But movie. Didn't like the girl bald-headed who followed the guy in the car in the RV. You remember that? In the first one?
Oh,
the bald-headed little girl.
Yeah, the one that was wearing the doll mask.
Mm-hmm.
I liked her.
I liked her. I didn't like that she followed them in the RV and no one did anything about it.
And the fact that they just and she just sat there quietly.
Yeah, and then just started screaming.
Oh my god, that shit! I would have been like, ah, what?
Dude, first of all, how the fuck none of these bitches got a gun?
Honestly, especially because that wasn't the first encounter they had on not with her, but in general, that wasn't their first encounter throughout that trip. What got me was the one where they went to, there was a fire or something, just a little fire pit, and they were just chilling, whatever, and then the haunt people came up and they were just getting all rowdy and shit and just getting mad at them, and they're just like, we'll leave, it's okay.
Everything's fine.
Yeah. The part that was so funny to me, when he tried recording in the van of him and the girl.
Trying to get freaky deaky and shit. I was like, this man got no game.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is the most disgusting shit I've ever seen in my life.
And then the fucking clown comes up all valid, all mad as shit. Being
you fucked my sister!
Give me the recording! I know you recorded!
And then the guy, they come back in, well, why'd you fuck her sister and record it? Well, he didn't know I recorded her. You're telling me that worked on her? That is crazy. That is cuckoo.
That is, yeah.
You must have had a lot to drink or you needed to be cranked because that was crazy.
Creepy thing that happened when they went to the bar to find Giggles.
Oh my god.
And then they fucking cornered her in the bathroom.
That was so scary. Because what if she didn't make it out of that door?
Bro, that's what I'm saying. That's the type of shit. And, okay, spoiler alert, guys. The guys were in on it the whole time. If you guys watched the movie, the guys were in on it.
The second one.
No, they were showing clips from the first one too.
Really?
When they were in the coffin. When they were in the coffins and they came up and was like, why are the cops here? They knew from the first one.
That was from the first movie. That is so fucking crazy. Imagine being
that's why you would hear
a woman traumatized like that.
That's why you would hear little comments of the guy saying, bro, this is kind of off script. Especially in that moment, they're like, well, now we can't ever leave her alone.
That is so fucking crazy. Imagine, that sucks. This movie trash. Why are we victimizing fucking women like this?
Exactly. That's why I say you have to watch it, the first one and the second one together, because she gets her comeback to them.
She does. Good on her.
Yeah.
I'm glad fucking blue skeleton cotton candy motherfucker was like, look, this is what they're doing to you, dog.
Yeah. I don't know if, I mean, he had to have known the whole time because he was up there standing waiting, and the little girl brought her to the room, so he had to have known.
I wonder if it was some type of thing where they wanted to find the most extreme and they were trying to do the most extreme to get there. And then, I don't know.
Traumatizing
Yeah.
her, so then they used the blue skeleton, took that in a way to be able to traumatize the guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's how I saw it. Because it's not like she knew until the little girl showed her the recordings, being like, yo, they knew the whole time. When I first watched this and found that out, I was pissed. I was like, how dare they?
And these are supposed to be her friends.
Yeah.
That's another thing. Isn't one of them like her brother?
I'm pretty sure one of them was her brother.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I can imagine doing a prank like that on my brother or sister.
That is wild. Like, the amount of trust you would lose from me if something like that happened, insane.
I think the biggest thing I could ever do is maybe take someone's food without telling them.
Yeah.
I'm not good at pranks.
That's funny.
I'm good at, okay, let me rephrase that. I'm good at like pranks, but when I know someone's gullible. Not you, dummy. It's you.
I know. You want to know the kind of pranks we would do as kids? The kind of pranks we would do is we would lick a piece of food and then give it to our dad and be like, no, we didn't lick it. And he would take it and we would eat it. He would eat it and we're like, we licked it. Like those type of stupid pranks. I'm pretty sure he saw us fucking lick it too, and he'd be like, oh.
I convinced my parents there was someone roaming around my house named Scary Terry who would just come inside our house anytime or look in our windows.
I remember you telling me that. I can't remember if you ever said it on the podcast before, but I remember you telling me that.
Yeah, it was funny.
You're awful.
My mama is a little gullible sometimes. I love her. I love my mama. Mama, I love you. But if I called my mom right now and screamed, I was like, someone cut off my finger! She'd probably have a heart attack. So
do it right now.
I'm not doing that. Are you crazy?
I'm kidding. It would probably cut off no one would be able to hear it.
No, my mom gets scared when I call her off of Warren's phone.
Call her off my phone. She won't even know.
That'd be so scary.
Why are you calling me from an unknown number?
Are you trying to give my mom a heart attack right now?
For the podcast on Halloween, it'd be kind of funny.
No.
As long as she's okay afterwards.
Maybe we'll do something funnier and tell Warren I'm giving him a divorce or something. That's scary.
Do it right now.
Absolutely not. I was just thinking. Divorce, period.
No, all caps. All caps with period.
Inside joke. I would never do that. I love him too much. The movie.
Yeah.
I feel like that we summed it up pretty much a lot of it.
Yeah.
They ended up being piece of shit guys. Yeah. So now I would understand like listed out the actual whole plot. I would understand why, where, when, who, and how they knew they were going to stop and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
I thought it was crazy though within the movie. I like that they did this in the movie, is that when they were being recorded, they were like, the fuck, who is this recording us? Sorry, that was my man voice.
That was a nice man voice.
Yeah, it was my mocking man voice.
I loved it.
Thanks. And they were like, yeah, man, like, who did this? Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm a little surfer.
Yeah?
Yeah. Justin Bieber.
Okay.
You know me and my...
Yeah, I know.
My voices.
Oh my god, no, what got me was when he opened it up and there was like, I don't know if it was a liver or what it was.
A heart.
That was a heart. That was a big ass heart.
From a cow.
Oh, is that what it was from?
I don't know.
I don't know. It was something. It was some organ, and they're over here like, ugh, throwing up type of shit. And I'm over here like, ugh.
Honestly, I thought that was cake. It didn't look real to me like that. Call me hungry. But that shit looked like cake.
Okay, big back.
Hey now. You're gonna call me that?
Yeah.
You really gonna call me that knowing my situation?
Mm-hmm. Can you see my eyebrows raising? It's getting kind of dark.
You're so dumb. But yeah, definitely thought that was fucking cake.
That was funny. I know in that moment I was like, damn, I hope this doesn't upset her stomach. Because what movie was it that you were like, I couldn't finish it? Was that The Killer Clowns?
No.
Or was it the one after that? No. I don't remember what one it was.
I know I had
It was
to
a
do
recent
something
one.
with needles, didn't it?
I don't remember. It was a recent one.
I
But when
don't
I saw that
remember.
scene, I was like, I hope she can get through this one.
Pretty sure it was the needle one. What did we... Yeah, because they were ripping out the needles out of them, no?
Oh, no. That's not what I was thinking of.
Do you want to read some of your facts so we close out here soon?
Yeah. I look at my phone because I didn't write them in my notebook.
Wah, wah.
Womp womp.
Also, I don't think I mentioned this, but today's title is called Tickets to Terror, and we're on episode 38.
Yeah. I don't think we mentioned that at all. We were too busy talking about Halloween.
This is Halloween. This is Halloween. 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 Halloween.
So, originally, the first movie was actually filmed in 2011.
I did see that.
But I don't remember why they essentially redid it, but they used a lot of like the old footage into the new movie, and they just like added newer stuff. I had already said this one, but many of the haunted house locations were real attractions.
Yep.
Oh, despite its indie scale, it actually won the best feature-length film at Midnight Extreme, which was some film festival in 2014.
Nice.
Yeah. If you guys had watched all the way to the end, where it said "Seek Out Hellbent," was an anagram for the blue skeleton.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I don't think you had watched all the way because
I seen.
yeah, you saw.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. When the RV goes past it, you see him like respelling it out, and he's just switching around the letters.
I didn't see it all, but I know what scene you're talking about.
Yeah, because I was gonna say I'm pretty sure because I was watching you watch it, and I was like,
I know you're sitting here and you're like, it's gonna get better. Just watch.
I was like, no, keep watching. The second movie in some countries was titled Hellbent instead of, Houses October Built 2, which to be honest, I prefer that they still stuck with Houses October Built. Yeah, the second one is the one where it blended more of the haunted house attractions with the staged performance that they did. There was a behind the scenes marketing angle where the filmmakers released a list of, in quotes, America's scariest haunted houses tied to the first film using real world haunts for the promotion.
I feel like, hear me out, that they didn't show enough of what it really was haunted wise. Because it really truly just felt like they went in there, and obviously haunted houses are dark, they're creepy, they got smoke, they got rain, they got fucking weird shit going on, so you can't see all of it. But one of my favorite movies, Hellfest.
Yeah, love that movie.
Right? I wish it was almost filmed in the way that those haunted houses were like. You know what I mean? Where you could physically see everything clearly. That way you just get more of the feel of like what the fuck is going on, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I also love how authentic it was, just having like not seeing anything, but at the same time I just felt like
I think it was more so that you could feel like you're in the group actually there.
I didn't feel like it though. It felt like I was looking at a black fucking screen. Because, it's not like you're physically there and you're like, oh my God, someone's going to touch me.
Yeah.
Or like, oh my God, someone did touch me. I feel like if you had it like Hellfest, right? And you could see everything, you're like, oh my God, they're going to fucking touch you. And you get that adrenaline where you're like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God.
Like you could see them right behind them, but they don't know that they're there.
Yeah, I think that like anticipation of like what the fuck is going to go on, like really truly gets that scare feel. But to like watch a pitch black screen and then some... some green lights here and there, some screams, some, oh my God,
occasionally the night vision.
Yeah. I just felt like it wasn't it at all.
That's funny.
At least that's my opinion.
Yeah.
But
Will say, I think the pacing was slow.
oh my god, it was so slow.
That is actually one of the criticisms that a lot of people had, was that the pacing was really slow.
Yeah, it was pretty slow, to be honest. It was slower than me, and let me tell ya, a bitch could be slow.
I think the first one was slower, but
Really, I think the second one was really slow.
I feel like the second one was only felt slower because it was longer. I feel like it didn't have to be that long. They could have cut out a little bit and not made it that long. But I feel like the first one, to me, felt slower for the fact that, like, the way it ended, how that was just it for the ending. And I was just over here like, damn, this is why we needed the second one.
This is why I'm hot. This is why I'm hot. I'm hot because I'm fly. You ain't because you're not. This is why. Sorry.
I can't stand
You said this is why, and this is what popped up in my brain.
okay.
Sorry.
You're okay.
Stuck
Stop.
But okay, like I said, I given both the movies together, watching it together, a solid 7. Separately, I'd give it
Like what they were
yeah.
originally. Yeah.
Like the first one, obviously, I'd give it a good solid. What was it? Like a 5.2.
Yeah, 5.2, and then the other one was like what, 4.7?
Yeah, 4.6.
Close.
Yeah, I think if it was remade, I think they can make it better.
I want to say, I didn't look into it because I forgot to look into it.
I did see that there
were supposed to be another one.
A third one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's ever actually going to happen, though, because that was talk even way back then.
Well, I wouldn't understand if they made a new one, solely for the fact that I feel like the 1 and 2 was a closing chapter.
Yeah.
That's like saying
that's how I feel like it doesn't really need another one.
Yeah.
But I would still like if they did another one.
I would rather have a remake, to be honest, than
Yeah.
a third one, because I feel like a third one would just throw off the whole story. And then if you're starting with like a whole brand new like cast,
Yeah, it would essentially be a remake anyway.
Yeah,
at that point.
so I don't think a third one would be necessary. A remake would probably be better. But I feel like it would almost be like if you were to make a third one,
Mhm.
it would kind of be like if they made a third movie of Grave Encounters.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
I think I would like
they
that,
have
though. But
yeah,
I like
but-
Grave Encounters a lot.
I did too, but I just feel like it would have to. Well, okay. To be fair, Grave Encounters left off where there could be a bigger story, whereas this one had like an ending, like a closed ending. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Another little fact: this was the directorial debut for like a found footage style film by Bobby Rowe, who was also in the movie. I like too that they stuck with, I'm pretty sure they all stuck with like their real names.
oh,
Like
I
when
didn't
you
know
see
that.
the credits roll out, I'm pretty sure they had their actual names.
so it was like a real life.
Yeah, it
found
was
footage
essentially
type vibe.
supposed to be like a documentary type of.
That's actually really cool.
Mhm.
Fun facts. Would you like to say anything else about this movie?
Even though rewatching it, the pacing definitely was off. I still love this movie. I still recommend people to watch it. But if you're going to watch it, you have to watch both of them back to back.
Yeah,
You can't just watch one.
Yeah, if you just watch one, it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
You'll have a lot of questions.
Hmm.
I agree. I think watching you recommending this movie and me watching it for the first time, I give you a 10 out of 10.
Thank you.
It was a good recommendation, and it wasn't a terrible movie. Wasn't good, but it's definitely not one where I wouldn't recommend to someone. It's
Yeah.
something I definitely would
I think what I like the most about it is the real aspect. Like the fact that they were actual haunts, that they actually went to places.
Yeah.
I think that's what I liked the most about it. The actual documentary part that they had incorporated into it.
True beans.
Mhm.
True beans.
Mhm.
Well, once again, happy Halloween. Please be safe out there. Don't pull any pranks and
Eat-
don't bury
well,
anybody alive.
Eat
And
lots of candy.
yes, but make sure to also brush your teeth because
Yeah.
we don't like cavities.
You don't want to have a
Dentist?
dentist visit. I mean, you could have a doctor visit because you could have a tummy ache.
Yeah. And that would be really hard.
That would not be good.
Save Reese's peanut butter cups for your mom, unless she's allergic to peanut butter. All moms like Reese's peanut butter cups, right?
Hey, Mom, do you like Reese's peanut butter cups?
Just say yes for the vibe. Be safe, as always. If you see Michael Myers, probably turn the other way. If you see Freddy, make sure you're
Holla
not
at him,
sleeping.
say hey ho. What?
Oh, no,
Yeah.
you don't talk to strangers unless
What's
they're
Freddy
giving
Krueger?
you candy.
Candy, yeah. That's what I love about Halloween. Because it's like, don't talk to strangers until it's Halloween and you want candy.
Go to strangers' houses.
Go to every single door and knock on. Knock, knock, knock. Hello, can I have some candy?
Trick or treat. That's so funny. Well, be safe. Thank you for listening to Terrifying Talks, and we'll see you next week on the start of November.
Bye.
Bye. Bitches, hoes.
Happy Halloween.
This is why I'm hot. This is why. This is why. No?
No,
You're not going to sing with me?
no.
That's so rude. Fuck you. Happy Halloween, guys.
Happy Halloween.